Oh, I'm Patrick Bradley. Thank you for joining us. In an effort to support the business owner and advisor community, I interview relevant subject matter experts. As a disclaimer, please keep in mind today's conversation is to support audience awareness and not intended to be legal, tax, investment, financial planning, or insurance advice. Today is June 4, and my guest is my brother, Mark. Mark is an attorney and partner at the Reuter Ware Law Firm and an expert on today's topic, asset protection planning. Mark, thanks for being here and welcome.
Well, thank you, Patrick. This is a favorite topic.
Well, let's jump right into it. Why is asset protection planning so important for today's business owner?
Well, I think a lot of people in the United States would not be surprised if someone said there are lots of lawsuits against people in the United States. As it turns out, we rank 5th in the world for people-to-people lawsuits. But when you change the question to lawsuits against business owners or against their businesses, United States ranks number 1. So to me, asset protection planning is just a natural part of good business tax planning, succession planning, and just add the asset protection into it also.
Okay. Say, would you mind just mentioning what asset protection planning is not?
Yes, asset protection planning is not trying to pull a fast one. It isn't hiding assets. It isn't making a transfer to defraud your existing creditors. It's using a set of techniques, not tricks. It's something that you would be able to explain to your children and your grandchildren with your head held up high, just like you would be able to explain the tax positions that you take. It's just all part of good planning.
Okay, good. Thanks for clarifying that. So let me ask you this. Why would a business owner want to get involved in some additional asset protection planning strategies over and above their personal and business liability coverages?
Well, you hit the most important thing to take care of, and that is make sure that your risks in operating your business are covered adequately by insurance. I think it's very important to work with a qualified property casualty liability insurance agent to protect the business assets, and then also to protect you as a business owner in case there are any attempts at making claims against you personally. So beyond that, most people operate their businesses using an entity that limits their personal liability. So for example, they might have a corporation. If something goes wrong and somebody has a claim for damages against that business, they're limited to what the business assets are. And they are not able to go against the owner personally for homes that the owner owns personally, for real estate, could even be the business real estate. So typically people have either a corporation or they might have a limited liability company. And those are state dependent. The laws of how you can protect assets using a corporation and the laws how you can protect assets using a limited liability company depend on the state where you organized your business.
Excellent. Well, very good. Well, this has been very helpful. Say, would you be willing to have another conversation and maybe we could dive a little deeper into some specific strategies that business owners might want to be aware of?
I would be happy to. As a matter of fact, probably the most popular thing, the most advantageous thing that business owners are looking into now is the ability to go one step further and use asset protection trusts.
Interesting. Okay, well, I look forward to that conversation, and thanks again for being here today.
My pleasure.
All right.